To Sacred Sound Bath. We're gonna be hosted by Kina and Rush. Eventually I'll be able to tag these guys in these videos. And our guided meditation is going to be by Embrace the Darkness. His name is Steven, so we will be in a minute. Get settled in, get comfortable, drink lots of water, and welcome.
Yeah, so put it in. I just saw it. I just saw it. I just saw it. Oh, and you leave our shoe at the shoe rack or the little cubby. Oh, it's okay. Cozy, get comfortable. I have some journals out there. If you guys want to use this journal or meet everybody. Big welcome.
What up? My name's Abby. See what that's I'm Abby. My name's Abby. What's yours? Where are you from? Where? Jesus, hangover? Address? Check out the car.
Yeah. No, I haven't really launched it yet.
I'm like, here, eat this wasabi. Just like, half a cup of wasabi.
How can you get $200 off if you eat the whole wasabi?
I just fuck with them all the time. My bro at this point, he's like in life debt.
He's in life
debt. Yeah, at this point, he doesn't ever get a job.
Thanks for entertaining.
Yeah, literally pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like they're easily like Was it locked? No, it is now. There you go. Thank you. Make sure your phone's on.
Yes, those are open.
I was watching those, and I watched my presentation.
Yeah, you can put your yoga mat on top of it for extra comfort. Oh, okay. And then we can leave our shoes on the cubby. No, those are open. And you can put your yoga mat on top. We kind of just use it as like a. I think that belongs to someone. Just put it out there. So, we just put it back right there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, thank you so much. I think so. These are open, right?
Yeah, as there's an open
Somebody
yoga
went to the
mat.
bathroom. Yeah, that's okay.
There's an open
Not like
yoga
they
mat.
can't just take it in that way.
Do we have the door locked? Beautiful. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sound Bath. Thank you for being with us. Tonight we're going to focus on aligning and healing, not just through sound, but through deep connection to the body, the heart, and the spirit. Stephen's going to take us through a short breathwork session. And then we are going to do a chakra alignment. Then we will also move into inner child healing. Inner child healing is a powerful practice that's going to help us reconnect with that younger version of ourselves, offering love, compassion, and gentle healing. We just want to thank you again for being here. Blue is a space for connection and community and healing. And our mission here is to always make sure that you are feeling safe and supported, to explore your inner world and deepen your practice, rediscover any kind of peace that lives within you. Thank you all on behalf of Stephen and Rush and Nina and everybody here at Blue. Thank you for trusting us to guide you tonight. I hope you will feel super relaxed. Before we start, we do like to open up for any words from our practitioners to share anything. I invite Nina to come give us an astrology forecast for this new moon.
So the new moon is actually going to peak on May 26th. And the best way to utilize this energy is really to tap into that inner child. Gemini is the child energy of the zodiac. So tapping into any activities that you really wanted to enjoy when you were a child but never got the opportunity to, I challenge you this summer to find the time and the space to do so. So, back to you, Kina.
Let's get to Rush.
Well, welcome any first time Sound Bath people here. Oh, we do. We have some terrific. Well, welcome. So, you know, what people tell me on their first times, sometimes they get, they get really curious, what is going on. So I like to just briefly illustrate, kind of explain so you know what to expect. But first we'll start with Stephen, and he'll guide us with some breath work. And then after that, today, we're doing something a little bit different today, where Kina's going to have some words, and there's going to be some audio experience that goes along with that. But a typical format on a sound bath will start with melodic chaos, and you'll feel yourself relaxing, but you won't be able to drop in because there's that chaos. That's just the very first part. And then the second part, the middle and main part, is what I call absence of chaos, and so very soothing sounds. And now that the chaos is removed, you're able to drop into a really deep state. And people report, all sorts of lucid dreaming, meaning dreaming where you're in control of your body and you're moving and you're thinking, and as you think things, you see things, and very interesting things that people talk about, being able to see things from new perspectives and be able to digest things and issues of your past. And there's been all sorts of great things that happen in that space, so very restorative. And then we have the end, which is the sunrise, which is the gentle awakening back into the space. So with sound bath, we've got the quartz crystal bowls, and they're played by hitting them with a striker, but then there's also friction tool that will make them sing. And then same thing with the gong behind me. So we have a mallet that'll give you your traditional gong sound, but then there's also friction tools that will create these kind of moans. And so we've also had people say that, gosh, I kept trying to not fall asleep. I wanted to enjoy it, and it's really something that you just surrender to, is the way most people enjoy the practice. And so yeah, with that, we're up next to Stephen.
Well, welcome everybody. It's great to have you here. I also want to acknowledge if there's anyone in the room that is either a veteran, or if you come from a military family background. Obviously this weekend is Memorial Day weekend, so this is the weekend where we actually honor the fallen. I hear a lot of people talk about supporting veterans, which I am all about, but also remembering that this day or this weekend is for those who have served and died. And so we hold space for that here as well, because people make the ultimate sacrifice to protect this country. And I did about 5 years working for the Tragedy Assistance Program for survivors that supports those who are grieving the death of someone who served. So if you are one of those, then I would definitely encourage you to check out TAPS. And I am going to be here to guide you through a brief part of breath work. And I believe after that, Kina's going to do a little guided meditation before she does the sound bowl, just so that you guys can understand the steps, because our minds want to touch on information. And a lot of the other practices with Rush and Kina are more, you can call it spiritual, you can call it science, so whatever practice that you believe in. Just tap into what you feel in the body and trust that you are safe here in blue in the sacred space. So as you are already lying down, resting your eyes, just start to tap into your breath. And as you inhale and exhale, see if you can notice the air. As you inhale, it's often cooler, and as you exhale, it's a little bit warmer. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath into the nose. And let it all go. Allowing yourselves to sink into your body, feeling the support of the ground. Allowing your minds to let go. So in a couple seconds, I'm going to change the music. And the way that we're going to do this breathwork practice is deep breaths in and out of the mouth, deep into the belly. So you want to feel your stomach expand and exhale. Expand and exhale. Find your own rhythm and connect with your breath and connect with your body. With each breath, feel yourself expand But when you're ready, let's take a deep breath into the nose. Let it all go. Deep breath in. Let it all go. One more deep breath in. And we're going to let this one go too. Become empty and hold. And whenever you're ready to take that next breath in, breathe in the feeling of love.
Earlier when you came in, some of you allowed me to give you a sort of anointing or blessing. And the prayer or the affirmation that went with that goes, Spirit, guide me through the sound, root me deep, and hold me down. Cleanse my heart, still my mind. Let only truth and peace unwind. Begin by softening your breath. Let it rise like a wave and fall like one too. With every exhale, feel your body sink deeper into the support beneath you. There is nowhere but here. Let the stillness hold you. Now we journey through the energy centers of the body. With each breath, we open. With each breath, we realign. At the base of your spine, your tailbone, this is where your body meets the earth. Imagine a deep red light glowing. This is your root chakra. This is known as the Muladhara. It is the foundation of your being. Let this red light pulse slowly, like the beat of a drum. Feel your hips and your legs grow heavy, like roots digging deep into the soil. Silently repeat to yourself, I am safe, I am grounded, and I belong. Now bring your awareness into the space just below your navel. In the soft center of your lower belly. Here glows your sacral chakra, a warm orange light that swirls like water. Let this energy loosen and flow, melting away all tension. Feel your hips soften, your breath deepen. The affirmation is I feel, I flow, I embrace life with ease. Now rise into the space between your navel and your ribcage. There lies your solar plexus chakra. A bold yellow light radiates outward from your core. This is your power, your fire, and your will. Feel your belly warm with confidence and clarity. Repeat to yourself, I am strong, I am worthy, I am enough. Bring your awareness to the center of your chest, your heart space. A soft green light glows in your heart chakra, also known as Anahata. Let it expand with every inhale, like the petals of a blooming flower. This is the seed of love, compassion, forgiveness. Repeat to yourself, I am love. I give and receive freely. My heart is open. Gently rise to the base of your throat. Imagine a cool blue light that begins to shine. This is your throat chakra, the gateway of expression and truth. Feel the space open and clear, like sky after rain. I speak my truth. My voice is sacred, and I listen with presence. Bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. Here, your third eye chakra. This space glows with an indigo blue light. This is your inner vision, your wisdom, and your seeing. Let this light pulse like a quiet star, illuminating your inner being. I see, I trust, I understand. Now lift your focus to the top of your head. A luminous violet or white light spirals from your crown chakra, gently connecting you to something greater. Let it stream down like moonlight, blessing every part of your being. I am connected. I am light. I am divine. in red, flowing in orange, empowered in yellow, open in green, expressed in blue, clear in indigo, and awakened in white. Let this rainbow of light swirl along your spine, each center glowing in harmony with the next. Rest here. You are whole. You are alive. You are light. As you lay there, come back to your breath. Inhale slowly through the nose. Exhale softly through the mouth. And feel the ground beneath you. Feel your body surrendering to the stillness. And as your breath deepens, imagine sitting here under a night sky. The warm crackle of a campfire nearby glows softly. And the surrounding crickets sing their lullaby to the stars. This is your sacred space. You are safe here. Now the sound of a gentle brook bubbles nearby. The soft hum of birds are singing in the distance. They are welcoming you to this peaceful place. Let your body soften. Let your thoughts drift like leaves on wind. You are grounded. You are held. From above, very light rain begins to fall. It is soft and cleansing. Let each drop wash away what no longer serves you. Breathe in the fullness of a room and exhale what feels heavy. Let your heart become quiet and let your inner world begin to open. Now in your mind's eye, return back to the water. You begin walking along here in the forest. The earth that smells of rain. You walk slowly, following the curve of the trail until you reach a small clearing. Here in the center of this space is an old wooden bench, and waiting nearby is a child. This is your inner child, your younger self. The rain stops, and posture. You hear waves in the distance. Take a moment to see this child clearly. What are they wearing? How old are they? Notice their posture, their expression. Walk towards them with kindness and sit beside them on this bench. Observe this child and begin to speak to them. Ask them, what do you need to know? How can I support you? Look into their eyes and listen with your whole heart. Allow whatever rises to simply be. It is now time to offer a gift. Look down into your hands. Something has formed there. This is your gift to this child. Maybe it's a light. Maybe it's an object. Or maybe it's a word. Offer it freely from your heart. This child now begins to smile and gives you something in return. Receive it with gratitude. Feel the energy exchange. You are not separate. You are one. As the rain slows and the forest glistens, you both rise from the bench. Hold their hand. Let them know you will not abandon them. That you walk together now with love, with trust, with wholeness. Begin to return to your breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale gently. Feel your body in this room. Feel the earth beneath you. You are home. You are held. You are whole. You may begin to open your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Wiggle your toes. Feel your heart. Place your left hand on your heart. Big deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. Lift your hands up above your head. Stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. And wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself a big hug. In Sanskrit we say Namaste, the light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. In Chamorro we say Sizulas Ma'asi, and this is the greatest form of thanks. Thank you so much for honoring yourself, for being a part of this. Thank you. We also want to thank our live viewers on Facebook and Instagram for those who have joined in. Remember, this is a donation-based service. This offering helps us to have accessible services and keep the lights on, or as Rush would say, keep the lights on. When you're ready, you may begin to roll over and sit yourself up. And we like to use this time to reflect on our journey. And I will pass it over to Rush because he always has some awesome closing words.
Gosh, these always go by so fast, you know. Does anyone want to do it again just for fun? No, I'm just kidding. Gosh, well, thank you all so much for coming. I think it's going to be a fun summer this year. I've already been to float the river 2 times. Yeah, so it's kind of a good omen when you feel like when you can get out early, you know, it's a good omen for the summer. And yeah, it's important to drink a lot of water after sound practice. And it's very strange. I just, from time to time, I always, you know, do as I say, not as I do, as I go home and don't drink water and then I just don't feel good with all the vibrations and stuff. So it's very important to at least drink 2 bottles of water tonight at a minimum. And gosh, does anyone have anything that they'd like to share about their experience? Was anybody able to drop into a deep state? I did hear one logger in the group. Carrie, please.
Oh, it's just really deep, and you know, I go a lot of places. Really like Easter Island, I guess it is. Big Heads. I always
Wow.
seem to go there, so it's really deep. It's
That's
really nice, thank you.
Carrie, how many, if you had to guess, how many sound baths have you been to?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm
All
sure
of
we
them.
catalog them, but
Yeah.
it's probably quite a few though.
It's quite a few.
Yeah, you go about a couple times a month, maybe?
We try to.
Yeah. Yeah, I find that the more you know, it's different for me as a facilitator and different as a participant, and different in my solo practice, but it seems like the more you go on your journey, the deeper into it. And, you know, some of these stories are pretty, I mean, Carrie's was pretty mild and PG, you know, with the island, but, you know, some of these stories get pretty wild, you know, but, you know, I think there's a lot to it, you know, in the dreaming state. And, you know, for me, it's getting into that dreamy state, but there's something about the vibrations that allow you to have some awareness and consciousness. And for me, the magic is where you're in a different state of being, but you're conscious and you're controlling yourself. And then really the magic is then being conscious and going, gosh, well, we can see anything. Where do we want to go? You know, and you know, whether it's islands or a cruise ship or geometric patterns in outer space, you know, those things and then seeing them, you know, it's just very, very interesting. I think that's kind of my shtick is getting into that dream world. And then in a contrast, you know, you have so many people, you know, with anxiety and so many people that, you know, are uneasy, and you start to wonder, you know, when you don't remember your dreams, those dreams are still happening, they say, and you wonder, well, what are you dreaming about, you know? And I started developing you know, an awareness about where I go when I sleep, and I realized that sometimes I'm like, you know, doing things that I don't want to, like, you know, not like, you know, chores or like monotonous things, and I'm just stressing myself out when I'm sleeping, you know, which is counterintuitive to the whole reason we sleep. And so for me, sound bath really gives you a chance to control where you go, you know, after that.
I want to call out Lydia. How are you feeling? This was your first sound bath here at Blue. You want to share your experience? You don't have to.
Oh,
if you don't want to.
me?
Yeah, you're Lydia, right? I feel like you went out.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was fun. I feel like it's more darker back here than it is out there.
Uh-huh.
I feel like the last one was a little bit. I feel like this one is the right amount of crowded. The other one was a little bit more.
It was more.
You know what I mean? But I had a really good time. I feel like I went like kind of in and out of sleeping a little bit.
That's good. Yeah. Like Rush was saying, the more you come, the deeper you get.
Yeah, but I think laying on the back, flat on the floor was like kind of hurting the lower
Oh,
side
okay.
of my back. So.
Yeah, I should probably
I'll
teach
bring
you
a
guys
pillow next
some.
time for
Yeah,
that.
bolsters really help, and then maybe next time I'll go over different kind of positions that are comfortable, just in case anybody's lower back is.
You see,
Yeah.
you see these people come to sound bath and like they look like a Sherpa, you know, like carrying
Yeah, they have all this stuff.
they do these big rolls, and
Yeah.
you really got.
Let's tap into that inner child guided meditation. Would anybody like to share their experience? I had wondered if anybody saw something significant. Maybe you, Katie. Do you remember what the child gave you, or what you gave the child?
I was very deep in previously.
Oh, you're ready. Okay. Anybody remember what they gave the kid? How about you? We move over here.
Me?
Yes, in the middle. Oh, no, that's okay. Don't mind if we call you out. Oh, okay, good. Good. Friend in the back, Jeremiah. Yeah, okay. You know that this is good feedback. You guys all went pretty deep.
I
Oh,
gave myself a Labradorite,
oh.
and the mini me gave myself a hug.
Oh, you needed that. I feel like maybe you were telling that kid, trust your intuition, because Labradorite is the stone of intuition. So it's like, here, like, use this gift. Your intuition is going to take you far in life. So it's like a time travel. If anybody has any symbolism in what they saw, I'm happy to interpret. Dream interpretation or symbolism interpretation. I'm happy to do that for you. And if not, class is dismissed.
Oh, and we do have tickets for Flower Child available for sale at the counter, and that's on June 28th at the Reach Museum overlooking the Columbia River. We're going to be doing an ecstatic dance and a sound bath and a fun social introspective activity, and there's also going to be an analog vintage light show that we'll be putting on with like various like liquids and turntables that will be put into a video mixer and fractaled out in psychedelic patterns. And, it's gonna be really a blast. I'm really looking forward to it. And I know Carrie's already got her tickets, and I need, you know, it's like we were talking, my friends and I were talking about how when you go to like festivals or concerts, you know, they could be a $500 ticket, or I mean even more now, and you get this like digital QR, you know, barcode, and what happened to like the paper tickets, you know, where you used to like hold on to them, and so.
Perforated edge, yeah.
So very appropriately, Flower Child has a paper ticket.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
were you
it's
gonna say?
cool.
I just wanted to touch on if anybody needs any like somatic breath work, yoga, we have a lot of donation-based services here at Blue. So there is a brochure at the front counter. Check out all the services that we have because we are here for you guys to support the community and healing in the community, really.
Awesome. Thank you, Nina.
Ooh, here, I can pop this on. This is. Should I put this on? This is. Yeah, it's kind of.
I was gonna open the light.
Yeah.
It'll be dark outside. Oh no, it's nice and bright. It's still bright out there. Woohoo, let there be light.
I'll leave him up.
Oh.
He's out.
He's out, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later. See you, everybody.